Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome to the channel everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. Plarium is back with the best event in the game, and I really value these events over 2x and 10x is like 100 times more. They're much better. And yeah, we have some juicy news from Plarium. Probably a lot of you guys noticed already that we have this spider tournament starting tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be anything special in terms of rewards here, but the whole idea is that we're going to have something special for the spider dungeon. Considering that we have the new stages out, you're going to be able to get mythical gear. Having 3x chances on drops is absolutely amazing. We want to see more of this, and I'm going to walk you through everything. It's not going to be only for the spider dungeon. So if we're going to quickly have a look at the dungeon, right? They fixed all the bugs where you were able to just go in and kind of like one-shot the spider with hacks and Tranda and other champions that have multi-hits. They fixed that. I just tried Itos because I remember a few guys saying that it was working, but it's not. So I'm gonna use a team like this. You can use double Royal Guard if you don't have Acrisia. The reason why I'm using Sifi is to give me block debuffs on my team. They increase speed. I could adjust all that by just increasing their speeds. They don't really need to have crazy stats to take down the waves. You know, if you have 2 Royal Guards, it might actually be faster than running Acrisia, so I'm gonna check that as well. But basically, this is something that I'll be running. I showcased the other team as well, which is slightly slower than the team with the Royal Guard and Acrisia. This one right here, that's 25 seconds to 35. It really depends if everything goes spot on or no, but that's a decent option as well. So let me just quickly read everything that we have in here for you guys. On Saturday, March 25th, we're planning to launch 3x event for dropping High Elves accessories in the Spider Dungeon. That's great. A lot of you guys are using Arbiter, a lot of you guys are using champions from the High Elves, and just having a better chance at maybe dropping a nice banner to increase your speed on your Arbiter, or getting a better attack banner, or rings, or whatever you guys need, is definitely worth keeping in mind that, hey, why not? Let me just drop some energy on it. Then, another thing that we have going on Sunday, March 26th, we're planning to launch a 3x event for dropping Sacred Order accessories at Spider's Den. Now, I'm definitely in need for some better accessories for the Sacred Order. I need some nice attack rings. If I'm getting some nice banners with triple, quadruple, maybe even a penta roll on speed would be absolutely amazing. We can't get mythical, right? So the only reason why would you want to farm the dungeons now is because you have a higher chance to get legendary and epics from these stages. It's not all about getting mythical. The chances to the chances to get legendaries and epics from these dungeons are higher than they used to be on the older stages. So it's not just mythical, you know. That's why if you have the opportunity to farm these stages, it's just generally much better, you know. And I would strongly suggest you always save your energy. If you're doing a fusion, we never have these 2x, 3x events on gear when we have a fusion. It's usually in between fusions, so they're kind of like depleting more resources from us and then moving over to the next fusion. So that's one thing to keep in mind and kind of like be aware of it, you know. Then, my favorite, on Monday, March 27th, they're planning to launch a 3x event for dropping Orc accessories at the Spider's Den. My god, I definitely need a better banner for my Warlord, so probably my energy will be going into that event on Monday. I'll definitely try to hopefully get a better banner for him. 3x chances are fairly decent, so why not? I'm gonna give it a go. Let me know in the comments down below for which one of the faction you're tempted more. Would be nice to have something for Undead as well in the near future. Something for Shadowkins, you know, would be great. Then, on Tuesday, March 28th. So, if we're gonna go right here, this is stage 25. You go to hard mode. Again, I do find hard mode Dragon easier to farm than normal mode, just for the simple fact that the boss is much faster. He's taking his turns much faster, so that means that the poisons are just constantly detonating on the boss, allowing us to farm that dungeon much faster. Actually, I do have a better time on this dungeon that I used to have on the other one with pretty much the same the same sort of team. I just replaced Badel Khazar for a Steltes, for example, you know. But it's all about the boss rotating faster. And they're gonna launch a 2x event for dropping speed set artifacts at Dragon Slayer. Now, a lot of you guys will be like, well, it's just a 2x. A lot of times I'm dropping my energy and I'm just not really getting anything out of it, you know? And yeah, most probably it's gonna happen very often. The whole thing with these events is that you gotta literally load all your energy into it. You know, like doing 100 runs might reward you with a couple of pieces, might not. Doing a few hundred runs, you're gonna see that the RNG starts to balance a bit more, and you're kind of like on point with the drop rates. Like, I've done lots of testing on it, and I'm gonna do it again this weekend. I'm gonna keep track on whatever I'm getting from the Spider Dungeon and what I'm gonna get from the Dragon Slayer. I'm not gonna wail out like mental, but whatever I'm gonna get out of it, I'm gonna do it nice on a spreadsheet for you guys, just so you can see the drop rates and how efficient it is to farm during these sort of events, 3x's, 2x's, you know. And here, again, you're gonna have a much better chance at getting the legendary 6-star gear from this stage than you would have from stage 25 or stage 20. And on top of it, a chance to drop a couple of mythical accessories. The drop rates, honestly, for mythical gear, not accessories, are not that amazing. Like, you're gonna get roughly around 1 6-star mythical per 100 runs, more or less. So it really depends. You might be lucky and get 3-4 of them in 100 runs. It's just the RNG. Eventually, it will balance out. This week, you might do 1000 runs and get 20 pieces of 6-star mythical gear, and next week you might do another 1000 runs and get 1 piece of mythical gear. It's just the RNG balancing itself, basically. But this is pretty much everything in terms of news, guys. I would expect them to do kind of like a press release later on about Raid Digest. I'm very curious to know if they are planning to talk about the Fire Knight dungeon, so stay tuned for it. I'm definitely going to drop a video if they're releasing any sort of information whatsoever, because at the moment, the Fire Knight dungeon is just not great, you know. We do have the dungeon divers happening right now for the fusion, so you can save the energy for tomorrow and start doing the dungeon divers tomorrow together with the other events. And yeah, you do have the champ training to complete as well, which I actually gotta do it as well. I've already got enough fragments to summon her, but I really want to get the chaos ore, and I've just seen that this chest actually have a chance to drop multiple chaos ores at the same time, so you have a chance to get 2 chaos ores instead of 1. Probably the chances are minimal. Like, so far I've only got the XP boost all the time, so who knows what's gonna happen, what are the chances for it to drop, you know. That was all for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this sort of events, you prefer them over no events, or just generally is this one of the things that gets you excited. That was all for the video. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.